Hey, what's up? Alright. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're all doing well. So we're gonna get some late night Zelda randos. It is your time to shine. I hope so. So it's been a minute since I've run one of these on here. Almost forget how to do it. think we're good. Check the code. The code's good. So we're running the week 3 March weekly async seed from the alttpr subreddit. And this is a basic open seed. 7/7, so 7 crystals to enter Ganon's tower. 7 crystals needed to damage and defeat Ganon. So it's open mode, so we'll start at either Link's house or Sanctuary. We don't need to do the escape to start. It's possible we'll never need to do it. Probably will, though. There's usually something good there. Alright, so I think we're good to go. So let's get this started. Kick it off here. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And I generally start at Link's house. Big proponent of Uncle starts, and that's 3 crystals in the light world, so we're off to a good start. 15 seconds in. Maybe this will be a nice seed. Take that. What's our tree pull gonna be? Hearts. Not really too useful. Last week's seed wasn't too bad. There was an item hunt for something, and I can't remember what it was. Alright, let's mark the crystals before I forget. So non-red crystals, which is fine. So not map or compass. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I can't remember what last week's seed was. There was an item hunt for something. I think there were 2 pendant dungeons that were required. One of them, I think you had to beat the boss. It's been a while. I don't remember. Not gonna pull the hearts again. I don't need them. I'm not gonna need those either. Some runners won't check this. I generally check this spot. I like the info. $50. We are not gonna climb Aga Tower for that. So it's potentially, I would say more likely. Oh, nice bomb. Potentially more likely than not then that we won't have to do the Aga Tower play. Come at me, bro. Gotcha. I'm not going to pick up those arrows. I won't need arrows until we have the bow. And even then, the places we'd most likely use the bow first, either Eastern or Pod, will get arrows in the dungeon itself. Yes, that's the tree pole we need. I was gonna say either that or 20 rupees. One or the other. But I think I'd rather have the bombs. Alright, let's see what is in here. Got a whole village full of stuff to get. It would help if I had the right item out. Alright, so there we go. We don't need that rupee pull anymore. So we got the big 300. So we're set with money for a while. We're set with bombs. We get, what, Quake and the lamp, which is nice. We don't need to do dark rooms. Although this early of a lamp is very close to putting Agate Tower in play, which I don't love. But we got a ways to go before we need to really think about it. I'd say probably at least 20 minutes. Money and bombs. Alright, what do we got for 100 rupees from this guy? So we got a beetle. Bee in a bottle. Which is fine, because that opens up the sick kid item, which is not too far away from here. All this money. Yeah, so we're a flute away from full clearing the village here, in the light world at least. We're almost at Zora money, which is kind of funny. Yeah, so outside of Quake and that lamp, not really anything useful. The bottle might be. That's not. So, not coming back with the boots for that. And, it's early enough that we should probably grab it. I don't love this, but what are you gonna do? Go, go, go. You can have this trash. Thanks. Alright, let's go. Just take care of it now. Might as well. Pay off the fetch quest right away. Oh. Thought he was going to charge at me. He did, eventually. And it is not worth. So we have 8 bombs. That should be enough to do Mini Maldorm Cave, provided I don't screw up too badly. We should be able to get all the south checks done. Be almost out of bombs by the end of it, unless we get more, but I have a feeling something useful is going to be inside Mini Maldorm Cave. I don't know what exactly. I'm thinking a sword. And one other item, like a moon pearl. That's my guess. Sword and moon pearl will be in there. And what was underwater? A rusty glove. We'll take that. Put Zora itself, or himself, into... Ouch. Nope. Oh, boy. And that is just rust and just badness. Luckily, we weren't too far away. It's more just annoying than anything else. Really? That hit me? Oh, really? Really? Okay. Somehow got that. Somehow got that. I'm honestly not sure. The last one was fine, but I'm not sure how those first two hit. 1 for 2 in my predictions. Blue mail. So if we have a sword in here... Alright. 1 for 2, though. That's not bad. And it's 2/3 of the way to Dark World access. We just need either the hammer or another glove. And I would prefer the hammer. Early mitts. Not really that fun. What's the stun prize? Bombs. That's actually pretty useful. Potentially. So we could fake Flipper, potentially, and get a couple of items out of logic. I don't know if I want to do that, though. So we have mountain access, too, with that glove. I'm not going to fake Flipper. But we can do mountain, we can do escape, we can go over to eastern area. I think we do back of escape, and if we find the key, we can do dark cross. But yeah, the reason I don't want to see the mitts is it opens up a ton of spots that I don't necessarily want open right now. Like, I almost want to be kind of forced into going to certain places. Alright, the book opens up desert. At least to get in. We can't beat it. So we're missing, I think, 2 items. So we gotta do this with bomb. Really? Just pick up the damn key. Yeah, we can't even use that Quake medallion. So we don't have a sword. So it's possible that the map is here, and this is a pointless check. 25% chance of that, if my math is right. Alright. Let's see, the mountain, you can get to 2 checks. You can see a 3rd. Yeah, alright, we're gonna go up there. Just so we can get the save point. And then from there, it's either eastern, desert, or escape. Oh, Zora. King Zora is in logic. I need to remember that. We have the rupees for it, so... Don't need to farm. I've played enough rando that... Or I haven't played enough vanilla that this feels weird to me, going this way. Like, I'm almost more comfortable doing it backwards in the dark than I am going the vanilla way through the mountain climb. Yeah, so if we don't like what we see, we can just, we'll save quit and go probably into Eastern. It's got more items that we can do. Because there's it's either 5 or 6, depending on the placement of the items at Eastern, versus 3 in Escape, 4 in the desert area if we get lucky. And alright, there's our sword. So we can grab that and dip. Wait, I gotta go this way. Alright, so now I'm less worried about seeing mitts. Still wouldn't be great, but at least with a sword I can kill stuff. Alright, so this is worth coming up here. Because for all I know, that's the only logical sword in Light World. So, Eastern it is. Gonna take advantage of that stun prize as much as I can. Like that. Thank you. Alright, old man, what are you hiding? Green pendant, swamp. Ugh, come on. Pendant swamp, the worst. Because that makes the swamp, that makes pendant swamp, or the green pendant makes it that much more of a percentage play. Because it does give that extra item. There you go. Jump down the ledge, please. So I'm not worried about the Aga play yet, because we don't have... We're still one item short for that. It's either the cape or an extra sword. Obviously, if I have to do it, I'd rather see the Master Sword than the cape. Well, I'd rather see the Master Sword. I mean, you can give me both, but the extra sword will help. Because Fighter Sword Aga is not the best. Alright, so no hook shot yet, so I've got to do this the vanilla way. And just on the off chance that I pick up the Master Sword here and I can get sword beams for the invisible Stalfos. Save a little bit of time that way. Nope, but I did say I'd get arrows in Eastern, and I did. Not where I necessarily planned on it, but they're there. But yeah, Eastern is arrow plentiful for sure. I don't have the net, so I can't put that in the bottle. Alright, so we've seen one item. Just those 10 arrows. And we did get the big key. So we can check this. Had more arrows. I said arrows in Eastern. I wasn't lying. And I said Moon Pearl in Moldorm Cave, so my predictions are not awful tonight. so unless we find the bow, this is the last check we can do here. And it's been pretty much a dud. Alright, so we got all the items, and they weren't good. So let's head over to Desert. Because if we're not boots locked, we can beat it. It'll take a while, because we just have Fighter Sword, but it's technically beatable. And I'm not going to check Agonist Cave, however you say his name. I kind of go back and forth on it. But I'm not going to check it yet. I'll check it on the way out. Oh, it doesn't stun them. That's right. Oh, we can upgrade our boomerang. Which I might do. I'd prefer the red over the blue. I know the blue has its uses, but I might grab that on the way to check Agonist Cave. Alright, let's see. If this is not a key, then we're boots locked. We're boots locked. So no items out of here. Alright, so the big key opens up the small key, which opens up the right side. Okay. So, again, I'll grab that boomerang and then we'll head into Agonist Cave. Yeah, this is... I feel like a lot of people will skip this. I probably should, but... I like me a red boomerang if I can. Watch the boots be in here. Nope. So, do we go to Zora? Or do we go to Escape? And I'm gonna do Escape. Just a numbers play. And if I can avoid going to Zora at all, even better. So there's 2 items in here. Because we have not seen the map yet. So the map is going to be in one of these 3 checks. My hope is we find the hammer here. Hammer is what I'm looking for. But we're pretty much going to find either the hammer, the mitts, the cape, or another sword. I'm not sure how that worked, but it worked. Swung the sword down and he ended up behind me somehow. We haven't seen the map yet, right? No. Which means that if this is an item, we don't need to go any further. Oh, of course. Really? Went right under it. Alright, not the cleanest, but we got there. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. That opens up east side of this place. Wasn't even thinking about that. But yeah, that gives us like, what, 8 more checks? And information on a 9th? So the move would have been to come here, go to escape first. And then we could have come up here and done all this in one shot. But it is what it is. At least I did that before I went to Zora. Alright, so there's our Dark World access. No AGA required. Excuse me. And now we can do Hera. Which we will do since we're up here. Ooh, Samaria. That's nice. Oh, I want to bomb jump this. And I'm going to skip Spiral Cave for now. Get out of the way. Thank you. But yeah, I'm going to skip Spiral Cave until after we beat Hera and then come back. Alright, so we don't need to go to Floating Island. We can also check the Ether Tablet while we're up here. Triple boom. Not gonna do it. What do we got? Nothing. Alright, which key is this gonna be? Big or small? Big. Let's see if we can do this here. Easy every time. I've been practicing this bomb jump. Alright, extra sword's never a bad thing. Didn't want to see that key. Could have done without that key. I like it when that key is locked downstairs behind itself. Alright, let's get the hammer out for 2 reasons. One, it's probably our best way to damage. Although Master Sword spins, I think, do the same damage, so that's fine. But number 2, we're gonna hopefully manifest not needing to do the basement and then have the item out to go back across to do Spiral Cave. Mother of God. We're doing the basement, folks. But it's a crystal, so we'll take it. We will take it. Cool. Actually, we'll need the lamp. Alright. So, after this, we do Spiral Cave, and then we can do some Dark World stuff. The question is, do we want to go in through the village? Or do we want to go in through... over by Hype Cave? And I'm honestly not sure. They both have their merits. Okay. And that puts Pod in full logic. I gotta hit that switch. I gotta hit this switch. So now Pod Eastern is in full logic. Thievestown is in full logic. So the question is, where do I want to go? I mean, we got all of the items in Eastern, so I'm not in a rush to do that. But Pod has 5 items. Almost thinking we do Hype Cave. And if we find the mirror there, then we go up and do Eastern Pod. If not, we do... Actually, no, let's just go in through the village. And hope that, Thievestown is a crystal. A 2/3 chance that it is. And a 1/3 chance, I think. Yeah, 1/3 that it's a red crystal. So we'll get our Dark World crystal layout. We'll see which 4 are required. And that'll let us know what items we will need. Definitely Fire Rod, definitely Mitts. We'll need boots. We know that. Okay, so our pendants are ice and skull woods. Our 5/6 are mire and TR. Oh boy. So that means... Oh wait, no. I didn't mark that before we knew that. Okay. So that means that we will need Ice Rod. We will need boots, we will need mitts, we will need Fire Rod. And potentially 2 medallions. And the flute. So that's fine. A bunch of items we will need. Okay. So we have 2 overworld spots in the Village of Outcasts checked, and we've gotten 301 rupees. Will this also be money? Nope. But it gives us our 8th heart, which is good going into Thievestown. Just a a little bit of a buffer on that blind fight that I keep saying I'm going to learn the script for and still haven't. Alright, that'll actually help if we need it with that fight. Hopefully we won't, but... I don't know why I did that. Didn't need that heart. I'm not entirely sure which way is fastest to get around that screen. I think it might depend on whether or not you have the boots. So I think with the boots it might be faster to dash all the way around. Alright, so 2 items in the front, which means there's 2 in the back. That's, I'd say, pretty standard. So it is possible that we will not need the mirror this seed. I would like it, but it is possible that we won't need it. Alright, we did the hallway with no damage taken. Not bad. And then we missed the pot toss. Everything evens out. Just for ease of coming back later. Alright, so that was also an item. So we only have 1 item left. And if it's in the next chest down by blind in the cell, then we don't need to do the big chest. If it's not there, if it's whatever dungeon item, because I don't think we've seen map or compass yet. So if it's one of those, then we will have to do it. I mean, obviously I would like it to be a required item, but I would take any item over a dungeon item, of course. It's my fault for bringing it up. Oh good, both dungeon items. So I didn't need either of those. So last item is on blind themselves. So 8 hearts, we have a red potion. Time consuming, yes, very good. I love this song. So if you've never played FF9, there is a mini game where you basically dig stuff up and you have a time limit. And that's the song that plays, and it just... You can get some pretty good items from it. And it's required to get to one of the hidden super bosses to go through and complete the side quest. So I hear that song a lot. Where do I want to go? South, I guess. No myths, I can't do any of the smith stuff. Yeah, we can loop around to Hype Cave and then go over to Pod. Eastern is going to be a pretty low priority, unless we find the mirror in our travels here. Alright, what's... okay. And it was quick, too. It was a good item, and it was quick. I will take that every single time. So now I'm really not worried about finding silvers. I'm pretty comfortable doing silverless Ganon with Tempered Sword. I mean, I'm obviously not going to turn down silvers. That'd be stupid, but... not gonna lose sleep if I don't find them, I guess. Get wrecked. Alright. Alright, what do we got here? I couldn't have done that much worse. The boots, the bombos, a horde. Alright, so that's 7 out of 10 Hype Cave, I think. Not the hypest it could have been, but it's still pretty good. So it gave us the boots, which are needed for desert, which I kind of want to see if I can combine with Meyer at this point. That's not the one. That's also not the one. That's the one. Alright, our mitts were there. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, let's take care of Pod. And then after that, we have options. So this will be 3 crystals. We can finish 2 more. But we're still missing the rods for what's it called? Turtle Rock. And we need the flute at this point to get into the Meyer area. And even then, if it's ether required to get in, we can't even get in. So mirrorless Pod. This is gonna be fun. Alright, so we're not bow locked. Not that it matters, but... well, let's see what we need to do here. If this is a small key, it's not. Okay. So we're gonna leave that chest that's on the left side of the screen there. We're gonna leave that chest for now and come back if we need to. I'm kind of hoping we don't. But it'll depend on what's in these next 2 checks. 8-pack. Yes, please. And let's keep full arrows as long as we can here. Now... it could be the big key down there. I'm gonna go check after I hit the switch because, you know, reasons. So, I'm gonna go back and check. I don't love this, but... it doesn't have to be key for a key. So I think the key logic is 4 keys in the front, which we found. And then 2 keys in the back. It's possible that it's a 5th small key. Okay, now I'm glad we checked, because that is 100% what we needed to do. Oh wait, I don't want to go this way. So now... we can hammer jump. That's stupid. Alright. Yeah, we can hammer jump this. Would help if I go in the correct door, though. Did I line that up perfectly on the first try? I think I did. That's a little bit too high. That's a little bit too low. That's perfect. Of course. This would be better with the mirror, obviously. But we've got to do it all anyways. So now we're guaranteed to find at least one small key over here. Actually, we'll find both. It's just a question of whether we get both. 'Cause 2 of these checks have to be small keys. That's 1. Right, red mail's cool. Not gonna turn that down. So this is... if this is an item... Alright. I was gonna say, if this is an item, we know the small key would have been in here. It was a small key, so there's an item here. Now we can go to the boss where there is an item waiting for us there. Alright. Come over here, thank you. Fine. Oh, I have Samaria. Yes, that's right. And I'm apparently only 1 item, but oh, I missed. Apparently there's only 1 item, or no items, I guess, between Samaria and the bow. Used to there being more than that. Alright, so... we'll finish this. And maybe go up to Catfish? Just to knock that out. Then we can save quit from there and do something else. Maybe King's Tomb and Bonk Rocks. Alright, not the best, not the worst, but not the best. Alright, Helmosaur, what do you got for me, buddy? Playing nice so far. Playing really nice so far. Alright, that was almost as smooth as it was gonna get. What do you got for me? What are you dropping? Arrows. Alright. Well, it's a crystal. So that's 3 for us. Alright, so let's go up to Catfish. We'll get that out of the way. I don't really have another good time to do it. Without the mirror anyways. So we're gonna do Catfish. We'll save quit. Then we can actually do... We can do North Hyrule. Checks. Do Bonk Rocks, King's Tomb. Actually, that's not gonna work the way I had envisioned because I don't have flippers. I need to fake flipper to get everything, so... I don't know. That also opens up the Smith chain. Like, the mitts open up so much, which is why I didn't want to get them early. This is fine to get them here. It just, we have a lot of things that we can do. It actually might make sense to go back into Desert and clean that up. I know I said I wanted to wait until I got the mirror and to try it in the flute and try to chain it with Meyer, but we could knock out another crystal. I still might wait on that though. Alright. So that was a bust. Alright, let's do... We can check 3 things relatively quickly here. So we'll do Bonk Rocks, we'll do King's Tomb, and then we can go over and do, what's it called? Mushroom Turn-In. Or do we want a fake powder? I don't want a fake powder. The amount of times that's been useful that I can think of has been exactly 1. Well, these checks have been pretty bad. Take that. You know, and we could go up to Zora. We can scout the ledge. Would help if you turn in the mushroom, you idiot. Someday I'll be good at this game, but I just don't know when. It's not gonna be now. So nothing there. Let's go up to Zora. We're already here. We might as well. This will let us know. I mean, I guess it's possible we could need the flippers. Yeah, so we can scout the ledge and we can get this item, and then figure out where we're going to go from there. So the 4th bottle, that's fine, I can stay there. Alright, survey says... bullshit. Alright. Let's go do desert. Knock out another crystal. At this point, I'm probably going to do, hopefully, if everything goes well, we'll do Eastern 6th. And then finish up with TR. But I'm in no rush to go back to Eastern. It's a normal crystal, and it's got no items left. So that is incredibly low priority for me right now. This will be a little better of a fight with Lanmo with that Tempered Sword. Fire Rod or Silvers would definitely help this boss fight, but not... I'd rather see... I mean, Fire Rod's fine, because we need it, but I'd rather see required items than Silvers. No mirror, so we're gonna... That just missed. No mirror means we have to walk all the way back, and that was a bust. That item sucked. So now we can just go to the boss. After this, I might go up to Dark Death Mountain so we can see what we need for TR. And there's 6 items up there. I don't think... actually, with a fairy and a red potion, I could do Spike Cave. It's not a logic, but I could do it. Which, if we don't find anything worthwhile up there, I might do. Just to knock it out and don't have to worry about it later. So this will be our 4th crystal in about an hour. That's not bad. But the problem is we still need 3 items, and that is bad at this point in the proceedings. But not the one I thought I was going to hit. Alright, so one more hit on this guy, and then we're done. Thank you. Item is... crap. 2 pieces of heart out of desert. Yeah, so we have Mirror the Smith Chain, or... Dark Death Mountain. I mean, we could also dip the front of Skull. But I do want to information scout on the medallion requirement for TR. And we could actually check a fair bit of it if we wanted to, if we can get in. I don't want to think about that, though. That thought just came to me, and I don't like it. Let's see if I can get this. I did! Look at that! I almost sometimes maybe know what I'm doing. And then other times I don't, so all evens out. Okay. So if we find the ice rod in there, let's say, and it's Quake, so we can get in. Let me mark that. I mean, I can't get in from here without the mirror? The baby shield. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do Spike Cave because it sucks. And it's not in logic. So most of what I want to do is in the Dark World, so I think we actually dip at least the front of Skull Woods. And then we circle back down and we can take care of Hammer Pegs and pick up the Smith. Work on that Mirror of the Smith chain a little bit. Yeah, I'll dip the front. I might go to the middle, depending on how it all shakes out. Like, if we find no items, I'll probably dip the middle and try to get one. But the hope is I get them both on the front here. I don't have to worry about it. That's fine, actually. So then I can hitch a ride on the Wallmaster to get back out of here. So no items so far. Still no items. Boing, 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 boing. Alright, we'll give this a try or two just to see if we can do it. No, that's great. Yeah, bomb assisted, but we'll take it. Alright, so I will check the middle. Although it's possible that both items are in the back. And honestly, if we're going this far, I might have to finish it. Which kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? Oh, that's the worst. Arrows I don't even need. And speaking of things I don't need, I'm not gonna grab this key. Alright, let's check down here, and hopefully we don't need to go to Moth. moth is gonna have an item for us. Ooh. Almost got me. So I think we're gonna use bombos to kill these, what's it called? Gibdos. I want to try to conserve some magic here. And because we have 2 keys coming in here, we don't need to kill that Gibdo for the next key, or the last key, I should say. I hit him into spikes. Alright. So what's the item? Ugh. Alright, that was completely useless. Waste of time. And no mirror, so I can't check Ped. Although, what could Ped have? It could have ether if it's required for Mire. It could have flute. It could have ice rod. Ped is very much alive. Ped can't have flippers. Ped can't have mirror. Fine. So we don't need to go back for that. Alright, so we can get hammer pegs first because we don't have the mirror. So there's no reason to grab the smith at this point. There we go. Plop, 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 plop. Yeah, so we can get this, check this out. Not get this, thank you very much. And now we can pick up the smith, save, quit. If the answer is to dip TR, it's not gonna feel great. But we're down to... I shall tell you what, let's read Ped while we're here. So with, by my count, 3 items that it could be, it's worth a check. Definitely worth a check. Fine. You can stay there. Thank you. So this will actually give us information, potentially. 10 arrows. Alright. Ped's dead, folks. Thank goodness. Yeah, whatever. Don't care about whatever you just took from me. Alright, let's bring the smith home. Jeremiah misses his brother. I maybe could have ordered that. I think I ordered that backwards. I should have done this first. Wasn't thinking. Yeah, we're about 2 minutes-ish away from realizing we need to dip TR. Honestly, we should probably just go up there, but I'm committed to clearing this out at this point. What would the worst item be here? Flippers, probably, right? Because that puts ice into logic. The best is... I don't know what the best would be. Flute would be good. Ice rod would be good. What's the other item that we need? Is it just flute and ice rod? And potentially ether. Nope. Alright, so the answer is in TR. I don't think there's anything else. I think I've checked everything. So, more than likely, double dip of TR required, which is great. Who doesn't love double dipping TR? I have to go in the light world. Don't be dumb. I don't need to drop down. Don't be dumb. So the question is, how deep do I dig? Thank you. How deep do I dig? Depending on what I find. What was it? Quake. I went too far. Yeah, so we can get everything up to... and including Laser Bridge. Definitely in play. So obviously we kind of hope the ice rod is in here, so that way we can just finish this and not have to double dip. I mean, if ice rod and flute are in here, I'm not going to complain. But I'd honestly rather not see the flippers. Or the mirror. Although without flippers, the mirror would actually help. So, mirror's fine. Okay. That's kind of funny. My prediction game is coming back. So that doesn't... that opens up a couple of checks, actually. But that's not enough for me to leave this dungeon. I would have to be able to... I would have to get something that would help me clear another dungeon for me to consider it. And that opens up Mimic Cave too, actually, so we can clear everything. Everything on the way to Laser Bridge, which is nice. Might have been a month and a half ago, that we had a seed. I have to check this. But we had a seed where the mirror was on Trinex. Okay. That's not what I would have picked, but it's not awful. But no, we had a seed where mirror was on Trinex, and then the flute that you needed to get over to Meyer was in Mimic Cave. So you had to go back into TR. And hard last location that thing. Like, not even close. Like, that was like a... I could look up the time. I kept record of it. It was like a 2:10. Like, it was dumb. There were a lot of bad times in that seed, because that's one of the worst pieces of logic I've seen in these. Alright, what do we got? No! No! Did not want to see that. Oh no. That quite literally is the worst thing. That's the last thing I wanted to see there. Because that opens up both other pendant dungeons. So, I mean, I guess we have to do Swamp, right? 7 items, counting the green pendant turn-in? Yeah, I did not want to see that. That is the worst. And there's only 2 items left in this dungeon. I probably should have... I don't have anything to skip with anyways. And I have a fairy, so I'm not too worried about the magic. Okay, there's one. So we're on an ice rod hunt. And there's only, like I said, there's only 1 item left in here. And it's on the boss. Okay. So that's fine. So we did need to do that. Most likely. Alright, so let's activate that flute right now. And then we book it over to Meyer and hope we can get in. And then we hope that the ice rod is there. Somewhere in the Meyer area. There's 5 items we can get. And hopefully the ice rod's one of those 5. But that opens up all the flipper checks. That's... oh no. This so many locations now that opened up with those 2 items. So question is, well, first question is, can we get into Mire? Just don't want to see ether on this thing here. Okay, so it's Quake. So double Quake. Oh, would I mismarked that? I was gonna say, I don't think... Yeah, okay. So we can finish Mire, which we will definitely do before we jump into either pendant dungeon. Like I said, we're gonna hope that the ice rod is there and we don't have to touch the pendants. But if not there... Yeah, we've got a ton of options. There's swamp, ice, there's all the flipper checks, there's Bombos tablet, there's Cave 45. Graveyard Ledge is another one. A little low on magic here. I gotta be a little worried about that. Oh, wait. I'll take a little bit of a time loss in this room for that. Although not too bad. But yeah, that was a clutch magic drop. Very clutch. So we're down to an ice rod hunt, unless I'm missing something here. We know Ped's dead, so that's something that works in our favor. Although, probably only works in our favor for Ice Palace if we find all 3 items before the boss. But it's better than nothing. Alright, that's our first item out of here. I have a fairy, so I'm not too worried about my heart count right now. And silvers will make this boss fight pretty easy. I don't know if he always goes down when you go that way, but I feel like he does for me. So I always just dip into that little alcove before I get there. So 1 item left in here. Really hoping it's the ice rod, but probably not. That's unfortunate. We gotta listen to beep strats. I'm not gonna use my potion yet. Like I said, worst case scenario, I do have a fairy. I can't remember if I set up the spooky. I'm not gonna worry about it. Just do it without. It'll take a little longer, but actually, we might as well try it just in case we did actually get it. You know. All right. What do we got here? Butter sword. So. No ice rod in here. And we don't have the big key, which means I know where it is. I picked the wrong way. boy. Half a heart. One and a half hearts. Alright. Let's see what we got. See if we got the spooky or not. Two and a half hearts. Let's go. But we got it. Alright, good. Good. This is the hard one. Got it. Nice. Love it. Alright, let's... No! Ho ho, boy. Alright. 2 hearts. Silvers. Alright, we got through it. Didn't need to use the fairy or the red potion. Alright, so... we're gonna check Bombo's tablet and Cave 45, and then go into Swamp. But the problem with Ice Rod is it could be anywhere. Place we know it's not Ped, but it could be. The only place it can't be is on Trinex. Yeah, might as well. Don't really need it, but it's there. It was only in a second or two to pick it up. Might as well. So we have I mean, outside of powder, we've got everything we could probably need. So just give me the damn Ice Rod. That ain't it. We're going into Swamp. Ay. So, we're gonna do a bunch of stuff until we find this Ice Rod, and then we're gonna go right to Eastern. Then we're gonna go back up and finish TR. Then we're gonna go to GT, take care of that, and then we're gonna kill Ganon. So it's, you know, easy. Why would anybody have trouble with this? So, this has not been a bad seed, though. And I feel like there's a decent amount of seeds that end up in an Ice Rod hunt, so whatever. But it's been kind of fun. I've just so far guessed incorrectly as to where this ice rod is. I mean, forced double dip of TR is not great. But that's really the only thing that's been off about this seed. I mean, I've wrong ordered some stuff, but that's not the seed's fault. That's me. And it's little things, but the little things add up. Yeah, we're gonna check left side. Because how funny would it be? Please move, thank you. Because how funny would it be if Ice Rod was left side swamp? At this point, the worst place it could be, I mean, without being, you know, pedantic and saying, yeah, the last place I check would be the worst place, but the worst place it could be is probably, at this point, given the way I'm ordering things, on Cold Stare. That would be the worst place. Because I'm basically committed to full clearing this dungeon. At this point, just because it's green pendant. No big key yet either. That's fine. I actually don't want sword beams here anyways. Right, no big key, no big key. This one item. It's the damn ice rod. Alright, so I guessed right. I guessed right. Yeah, I know, I just need to go to Eastern. I don't need to go in the Dark World at all. Yeah, we just need to finish this. And then finish... what's it called? TR? And then we're good. So, you had forced double dip of TR confirmed because of that mirror. It's the mirror and the flippers that... Go the right way, please. So, mirror was in... was it Cristarola Room? I think that's Crystal Roller Room. I don't know, I'm kind of bad with names of things, names of some of the rooms. I'll get some arrows up here, but... Something in my eye. Yeah, so we should sub 2 this, but it's going to be somewhere in the 150s most likely. How much worse could you be? Because I would submit not much. Like that's an easy thing. And it's not a huge time loss. It's what, 3 seconds? Maybe 5? But it's more just annoying that I couldn't, like, that's something I could do, I would think, in my sleep. But no worries. Right, so we can go up in the dark world since we've already opened TR. Yeah, so we got Quake early, which was required for both crystal dungeons. So we didn't need either of the other medallions. Oh, interesting seed, though. Again, outside of the forced double dip of TR, there wasn't really anything that was super trolly. I mean, even that wasn't trolly, it was just annoying. Like, I last locationed both the flippers and the mirror. And the flute. So now we gotta trek all the way through TR again. Luckily we don't need to stop for a bunch of the stuff in this first part. And I wonder what's going to be in... what's it called? Oh, I should have grabbed magic. I didn't even think about that. I don't have half magic, and I didn't grab... I didn't want to go that way. Yeah, with no half magic and no powder. Actually, powder doesn't matter for what I'm talking about. The half magic could be bad. I just need to be a little careful on my climb. But with Silver's gold sword, it shouldn't be too bad. And I don't have Cape or Burna to drain my magic in the Ganon fight anyways. I just need to make sure that I have enough to get up the, to make the climb. Yeah, so we're gonna be most likely in the low 150s, I'd guess. If we get lucky with the big key, it's possible to maybe come in sub, but So we'll get into GT at like 141 and a half, 142. All right, all good. Another heart. All right, off to GT. And they're playing the Trino music, that's right. Yeah, so we'll get in sub 142. Yeah, so outside shot at a 150. I said most likely going to be in the low 150s. 151, 152, somewhere in there. Yeah, 15 hearts, I'm not worried about that. Piece of heart on the torch, so we will potentially see Bob if we get that far, if we have to get that far. Kind of hope we don't. Sorry, Bob. Oh, okay. There's my half magic. So that actually makes me feel a little bit better about the rest of this climb. And a safety item. Alright, so we are in fine shape. Even without potion, magic potion. Yeah, because I was worried about this room potentially draining my magic. I've seen people punt those blocks, and I don't know how to do it. I would like to know how to do it because it looks really cool. Perfect. That was not too bad. So DM route kind of paid off on that one. Trap this guy real quick. So the only safety we really don't have is the powder. $20 silvers, more than enough. Damn. I like trying to get through that without getting hit, obviously. I mean, who doesn't, right? Alright, gauntlet time. Let's see what we got. That wasn't the worst time I've ever had in that room. I will always take magic drops. Love that. I was hoping I'd get the splash damage, although that's not too bad. Alright, let's see if we can do this here. Like I've been doing it for years. Alright, so I'm not going to get the health refresh at the top, but that's fine. Oh boy, it's a bot message. Hooray! Oh yeah, I don't have... I just talked about how I'm not going to get that health refresh. Don't you do it. Don't know how I didn't fall on that one, but I didn't fall on that one. And for the lulz... don't love this. Got a double out of it, that's not bad. This could be good. It was not, but it could have been. Ooh, we got the triple on that one, baby! Yeah. Sorry, Jungle Queens, but you got the ban. Alright, so with a decent Ganon fight, we could sub 150 this. With the equipment we have, we could do it. Be close, but we could do it. Most likely it's going to be just above. I think that's enough. I'll hit him one more time just in case. Alright, we're already on to phase 3. Don't teleport too many times, please. That's not bad. Yeah, we can probably get the torch glitch. Probably get a double here. That's one of the best Ganon fights I've had, and we're gonna sub 150. I like that. That's one of the best Ganon fights I've had. I mean, we had the equipment to do it, but the fact that I pulled it off is pretty good. So we sub 150 real time. In-game time, most likely somewhere in the neighborhood of 148. Possibly just under. It's usually 1 to 2 minutes off. Alright. Not bad. Like I said, the forced double dip of TR was not great. And the ice rod hunt it's going to happen in a decent amount of the seeds, so it is what it is. But yeah, outside of that, it really wasn't that bad of a seed. You didn't have to do AGA 1, no ped. There's only one pendant dungeon you needed to do. I did Skull Woods. Not, wasn't necessary. Let's check out the times for this seed here. It's not opening on my phone for some reason, so let's pull it up here. Let's refresh. Alright, what do we got? A 128 sounds about right. 137. 138. There's a 258 from one of the newer runners. Yep, they didn't go to Hera Basement, which had the bow. So that'll do it. There's a 144. 144. 145, 134, 141. Yeah, this is... I did worse than... I'm in the last... Well, second to last. As of right now. I'll have to figure out where I lost time. I mean, obviously, Skull Woods. It's little 147, so a little over 2 minutes off of the real time. Yeah, so Skull Woods was a time sink, and it's just the ordering of stuff was a little off. Going up to Death Mountain before doing Escape was cost what? Probably a couple of minutes, minute and a half, 2 minutes. Skull Woods obviously was probably 5 minutes. Just little things like that. I mean, that's 6 minutes, 7 minutes right there. So that brings my time down to 140. So not too far off, just a couple of extraneous checks, a couple of routing decisions that just didn't pan out. Last location, too many things. Looking back on it, I mean, last locationed, the hook shot, essentially, which got me Dark World access. Last location going to TR, which gave us 3 required items, which led to the last required item. I mean, the only saving grace is I didn't do anything in Ice Palace. I didn't do any of the flippers checks. Like, I don't even know what was on Lake Hylia Island. I never checked. That doesn't happen often. But yeah, it was a pretty good seed overall. So I'll have to check out some of the comments. Maybe a couple of the VODs, if I have time. Just to kind of see where I could have made up time. But the 2 biggest ones were... And this is something I do a lot. I put off Escape, thinking, oh, I'm going to be able to combo this into AGA 1. And more often than not, you don't even need to do AGA 1. So I need to start putting that a little bit earlier in my routing, I think. Maybe change it up and do Sank start. And then I can do Link's house to Uncle to escape, potentially. Depending on what we get, but I don't know. Something to think about. So yeah, that'll do it for me, I think. Too tired to run another one right now. Do want to. One of the other runners that does these weeklies sent me a link to a seed that he wants me to try, so I'll probably do that. I don't know when, but we'll definitely give that a try. But yeah, outside of that, I think I am good for now. So thanks for hanging out with me, following me along on this 1 hour 47-minute seed. I will talk to you all in the future. Enjoy yourself. Have a good week. Have a good night. See y'all later.